Hello, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about Pan's Labyrinth, the movie. This is the movie that is directed by Guillermo del Toro, and it's a dark fantasy slash thriller about a young girl who enters a mysterious labyrinth and finds herself at the corner of the ferocious battle between good and evil. Now, this is not a typical fantasy novel. Some people consider it horror, obviously, and some people consider this fantasy. I consider this a fantasy movie, fantasy intermending into reality. So we have a girl called Ophelia, and she basically basically comes with her mom to this World War Nazi place in Spain, and she ends up, her mom's pregnant, carrying her baby brother, or a baby, and she ends up befriending a fairy, and that fairy kind of leads her to this labyrinth where she meets the Pan, which is like a nature trickster type god, but he is definitely like a faun. Yes. This movie kind of takes place in the kind of Nazi time period when Hitler reigned, and it kind of like goes through the war, like a, not war, but like it does have war in it. Like, I would say it's not like the whole war like of Nazis and people, Jews being killed and stuff. It doesn't really show that, which is very powerful to see if you have not. But I think this movie was really well done. It's really amazing. It's in Spanish, so it is not, there's no English in this. The some of the makeup is done really well, and I think the characters, like the supernatural, like Pan, obviously, and the pale man, and the frog, and there's another one. I'm trying to think, and I'm not thinking, I don't know. But like some of the other characters in the movie were directed, or that it was picked up by Guillermo del Toro, and I love this movie, the way it's like fantasy and real life and kind of mirrors it. So we have the real life kind of bad stuff happening. We have Ophelia's mother married to another guy and is pregnant. And obviously she's feeling jealous for the baby. She kind of like wants to help her mother, and she doesn't like the new father or whatever, or father figure, when he's not really her father. But she doesn't really like him at all. And I don't know, I just, yeah, I love this movie so much. But I think it's like the art and the design of the movie that makes it really good. Like the way they film it and how they make it kind of come to life. And it's with like color and amazing like costume design. I think it's just the way it's filmed is really well done. And another thing that I absolutely loved about this movie is just the whole aspect of Pan. We have Pan, who is kind of a monster, as you can tell. He's like really creepy looking. And he was the pale man on the back. Really, really creepy as well. And I just absolutely loved just the art design of this movie. Another thing that I like is that they have the fairy tale as kind of the through the movie. They in the movie there is the girl and she's carrying around like a book. So you all honestly think that she's reading fairy tales, which is really interesting. And in the movie, I think the fawn gives her a book. Well, in the book, there's nothing written. So she has to like open it when nobody's around, and then she can see like her task to be this princess. And I love that aspect of opening a book and kind of the going into that story or going into that world. And I feel like that's kind of an allusion to this, or to that, to the fantasy world or whatever. So yes, I highly recommend it. I do. There is blood in this movie. There is probably like two, or actually three, probably three. But I saw two clearly. Ones when I rewatched this, even though it did skip in the middle, and I was sad about that. But I kind of cleaned it, and I haven't rewatched it since. But for me, there is two kind of heavy, and the most heaviest one is probably on the beginning, because I do remember, even though I remember there being some bloody parts or parts that are kind of disturbing to the eye. There is only like two main big parts. There's one part with when Vital, who is the main bad guy or whatever, she like punches this guy's son who's older. He's like, I don't know, he's definitely older, like maybe 20s or something, in his 20s, or maybe even older than that. The actor who portrays him actually looks older than 20, but I don't know. So this guy like literally punches him until he like his face falls apart basically. But it's just, it's like an awful scene. I don't like that scene at all. Yeah, it's just awful. And he actually hits him with, he doesn't punch him like really with his fist. He literally takes a glass thing and just like stabs him. It's like he's scraping his nose off and stuff. It's just like highly disturbing. But this guy is a bad guy, and that's how you kind of like, you don't root for him at all. You root for the girl, and yeah. But I will warn you about that. So this is rated R, so it's not for kids or anything. So if you have read the book, you know that that happened in the book too, because that happens early on in the book as well. And yeah, everything in the book happens here except the short stories. Obviously, that's different. But I really love this movie. I still love this movie, even though, yeah. And I think another part of the blood scenes, there's a couple parts, but I do think that the English fantasy world. There's some blood. So, you know, just be wary if you, I guess, want to watch it. I would say this is like 17 plus because it's definitely like a gruesome. It does have cussing in it, and it's not at all appropriate for kids because it's not a kids movie. This is definitely not a kids movie. It is a grown-up movie. All there, but it's really good. It's not. I would say it's really good in message in it and in the way we kind of like how a kid would conceptualize like this bad stuff happening and then like kind of relate it to the fairy tales that they're reading or stories they're reading, and obviously seeing the world as dark it is, and obviously this fairy tales are dark too. So yeah, and that is it on my movie review of Pan's Labyrinth. If you would like to subscribe, click that thumbs up. I post videos every Tuesdays and Fridays. And I hope you have a great day and stay safe, stay indoors, and protect yourself. And comment down below if you have seen this movie or if you are interested in, I don't know, like if you like fantasy movies. I don't know what I'm saying. And have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.